It's November the 15th on a Thursday, and I am ready to start on the 12th chapter of Jeremiah, verse 1. Righteous art thou, O Lord, when I plead with thee, yet let me talk with thee of thy judgments. Wherefore doth the way of the wicked prosper? Wherefore are all they happy to deal very treacherously? And it seems like all the wicked, like they always get ahead. And there's an acrostic. You can only read this acrostic in Hebrew. You can only find the acrostic in Hebrew, but it's in the 37 Psalms, and the middle part of it is that the wicked. It seems like, well, the first part is like, why does the wicked always? It seems like they always get ahead. The middle part is, the wicked are going to be like the fat on a spit, rising off the meat and falling into the fire, and going poof forever and ever into the air, into nothingness. And in the end of this acrostic, it says, we're going to be there to see it. Yeah. Anyways, verse 2. Thou hast planted them, yea, they have taken root. They grow. Well, this was actually the grow, but I found out it was a misprint in my Bible. They grow. Yeah. They bring forth fruit. Thou art near in their mouth. They act and talk religious, and far from their reins. Now, they talk about knowing God, but God isn't at all in them. The false priests. 3. And this is Jeremiah speaking. But thou, O Lord, knowest me. Thou hast seen me, and tried mine heart toward thee. Pull them out like sheep for the slaughter, and prepare them for the day of slaughter. It's like separate the sheep from the goats. 4. How long shall the land mourn, and the herbs of every field wither? For the wickedness of them that dwell therein, the beasts are consumed, and the birds, because they, which are the wicked, said, he, Jeremiah, shall not see our last end. Now, he doesn't know what he's talking about, is what they're saying. 5. If thou hast run with the footmen, which is like an infantry, and they have wearied thee, then how canst thou contend with horses, which is cavalry? And cavalry is, they're less common, but they are more equipped for battle. They usually come from the rear or the sides. And if in the land of peace, wherein thou trustest, they wearied thee, then how wilt thou do in the swellings of Jordan? Now, in the swellings of Jordan, where the river sometimes floods and stuff, now there's a lot of rough thickets, and the wild animals are running rampant out there. It's just dangerous. 6. For even thy brethren in the house of thy father, even they have dealt treacherously with thee. Yea, they have called a multitude after thee. Believe them not, though they speak fair words unto thee. Now, they're making it sound really, really nice, really good. Sounds so holy. Verse 7. I have forsaken mine house. I have left my heritage. I have given the dearly beloved, which is God's children, of my soul into the hand of her enemies. Verse 8. Mine heritage is unto me as a lion in the forest. It crieth out against me, therefore I have hated it. Now, mine heritage, just for your FYI, is the people God created, all right, and loved. And a lion in the forest, when it cries against you, it's probably going to kill you. It doesn't like you. It's. Anyways, this is God's using symbology again here. 9. Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The speckledness of this is meaning of like a blending of paganisms and religions, and just a blending of everything. So he's saying his children is unto God as a speckled bird, like a speckled nation of blending. And the nations, or the birds round about her, are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field. I'm losing focus here. Okay. The beasts of the field, they would represent, let me see, the surrounding heathen peoples. And come to devour. And a devour is like the third stage of the locust, which is Arab. So this is pretty deep verse. So he's saying, my children is unto me as a blended nation of religions, and the nations round about are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, which are the surrounding heathen nations. Come to devour. Yeah, this is a stage of the locust, guys. 10. Many pastors or shepherds have destroyed my vineyard. They have trodden my portion underfoot. They have made my pleasant portion a desolate wilderness void. 11. They have made it desolate, and being desolate, it mourneth unto me. The whole land is made desolate, because no man, or Ish, this isn't speaking Adam or the Adamic bloodline to Christ, or Israel, it's just talking about men in general. Ish layeth it to heart. 12. The spoilers are come upon all high places through the wilderness. For the sword of the Lord, which is the tongue of Christ, shall devour from the one end of the land even to the other end of the land. No flesh shall have peace. And God is also going to do this when the elect are brought up to witness for God in front of Antichrist. The word of the Lord will be spread. 13. They have sown wheat, they shall reap thorns. They have put themselves to pain, but shall not profit. And they shall be ashamed of your revenues because of the fierce anger of the Lord. In other words, they will be ashamed of their efforts and their work, what they've reaped, because of the fierce anger of the Lord. 14. Thus saith the Lord against all mine evil neighbors, which are nations, that toucheth the inheritance which I have caused my people Israel to inherit. Behold, I will pluck them out of their land, and pluck out the house of Judah from among them. 15. And it shall come to pass after that I have plucked them out, I will return, and this is the second advent, and have compassion on them, and will bring them again, every man to his heritage, and every man to his land. 16. And it shall come to pass, if they, the Gentiles, will diligently learn the ways of my people, which is Israel, to swear by my name the Lord liveth, as they taught my people, Israel, to swear by Balaam, or Baal, then shall they be built in the midst of my people. God will forgive them and accept them. Whomsoever will. 17. But if they will not obey, I will utterly pluck up and destroy that nation, saith the Lord. And then I hope you guys enjoyed the 12th chapter. Have a great night. God bless.